Hello everyone and welcome back to the English Academy, where learning English is simple and enjoyable. I'm Lena.
And I'm Sam. It's great to be here with you again.
How are you today, Sam?
I'm doing well, thanks. My day has been pretty calm so far. I enjoyed a good cup of coffee this morning.
Nice. Morning coffee is always a good start.
So, what are we talking about today? It's a useful topic, right?
Yes, it is. Today we're talking about daily routines. This topic is really helpful for English learners because we talk about our day almost every day.
Exactly. Everyone has some kind of routine. It's a great way to practice common verbs and time expressions.
Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the English Academy. It helps our channel a lot.
We really enjoy having you here with us, and we love reading your comments.
Today, we also have something special. We are going to listen to a short story from our friend Sara.
That's right. Sara sent us a voice message about her day. We'll listen to her daily routine, and then we'll talk about it and share a bit about our own days.
It's a great way to hear real, simple English and learn new everyday phrases.
Okay, are you ready, Lena?
I'm ready. Let's listen to the first part of Sara's day.
Hello, my name is Sara, and I'd like to tell you about my daily routine. On weekdays, I wake up at about 6:15 a.m. I don't really enjoy getting up so early, but my job starts early, so I have to. First, I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and wash my face. After I wash my face, I always feel more awake. Next, I go to the kitchen and make a cup of coffee. I love coffee in the morning. While the coffee is making, I check my phone. I look at my messages and emails, and sometimes I look at social media for a few minutes. After that, I get dressed. I usually wear simple clothes for work, like trousers and a shirt. I don't wear very fancy clothes on normal days. Then I have breakfast. My breakfast is usually toast with butter and jam and, of course, my coffee. Sometimes I also eat a piece of fruit. At about 7:10 a.m., I leave my apartment to go to work. I take the bus. The bus ride is around 25 or 30 minutes. On the bus, I usually listen to music or listen to a podcast.
That was the start of Sara's morning. In the next part, we'll hear what happens when she arrives at work, what she does during the day, and how she spends her evening. Keep watching to learn more useful verbs and time, phrases for talking about your whole day.
Welcome back to part 2. We just listened to Sara's morning routine. Waking up, getting ready, having breakfast, and taking the bus.
Now let's listen to the rest of her day.
I usually arrive at work at around 7:40 a.m. My work starts at 8 a.m. I work in an office. When I get there, I turn on my computer, check my emails, and look at my tasks for the day. I work on the computer for many hours, writing and reading documents. At 12 p.m. noon, I have lunch. I usually bring my lunch from home. It's often a sandwich or a salad I eat with my coworkers. We talk and laugh together. It's a nice break in the middle of the day. In the afternoon, I continue working, sometimes. I have meetings with my team. We talk about projects and plans. My workday usually finishes at 4:30 p.m. After work, I take the bus home again. I usually get home around 5 p.m. When I arrive home, I like to relax for a while. I sit on the sofa and maybe watch a little TV or read a book. It helps me forget about work for a bit. Later, at about 6:30 p.m., I make dinner. I enjoy cooking, so sometimes I try a new recipe. Other days I cook something simple, like pasta or rice with vegetables. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean. the kitchen a little. In the evening, I like to spend time with my family. We watch a movie, play a game, or just talk about our day. Sometimes I also do a bit of exercise, maybe go for a short walk outside. Before bed, I take a shower. Then I usually read a book for a little while. I normally go to bed around 10:30 p.m. I try to get about 7 or 8 hours of sleep. That is my normal weekday routine. On weekends, my routine is different and much more relaxed.
Thank you, Sara. That was a really clear picture of a typical weekday.
Yes, she used lots of useful verbs and time phrases, from early morning to bedtime.
In the next part, we'll talk about Sara's routine in more detail. Compare it with our own routines and help you notice the important words and patterns. Stay with us so you can learn how to talk about your day just like Sara.
Let's look more closely at Sara's daily routine and compare it with ours.
Yes, first, I like how clearly she gave the times. 6:15 a.m., 7:10 a.m., 12 p.m., 4:30 p.m., 10:30 p.m. That's really helpful for talking about your day. And she used many common morning verbs. Wake up, get out of bed, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, make coffee, check my phone, get dressed, have breakfast, leave my apartment, take the bus. Those are all things many of us do. She also said, I don't really enjoy getting up early, but my job starts early. I understand that feeling very well.
Me too. I usually wake up a bit later than Sara, around 7 a.m., but I also sometimes wish I could sleep longer.
Same here. My alarm goes off around 7 a.m. as well. And like Sara, I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, then I make coffee and check my phone. So our mornings are quite similar.
The main difference is how we travel to work. Sara takes the bus. I usually ride my bike to work. It takes about 20 minutes.
I usually take the tram. It's only about 15 minutes, so not too long.
At work, Sara checks her emails, starts her tasks, and works on her computer. That's very similar to many jobs today.
Yes, when I arrive at the studio, the first thing I do is also check emails and plan my tasks for the day.
Lunchtime is similar too. Sara eats at 12 o'clock. I often have lunch at about 12:30. I also bring my lunch from home like she does.
I sometimes bring food, and sometimes I buy something near work. But eating with colleagues or friends and talking together is the same.
After work, Sara goes home, relaxes on the sofa, watches TV or reads a book. I also like to relax a bit when I get home, maybe listen to music or play a game.
I usually change into comfortable clothes, sit on the sofa, and read the news or a book. Then, like Sara, I cook dinner, wash the dishes, and spend time with my family.
And we both have a similar bedtime. Sara goes to bed at 10:30 p.m. I try to go to bed around 11 p.m.
So Sara's routine is very typical and easy to understand. It's a great model for talking about your own day.
In the final part, we'll summarize Sara's day in simple language and show you how to create your own daily routine story in English. Keep watching so you can start talking about your day from morning to night.
Welcome to the final part. Now we're going to summarize Sara's routine and focus on the most important phrases.
Let's tell a shorter version of her day in very simple English.
Okay, here it is. Sara wakes up early on weekdays. She gets out of bed, goes to the bathroom, brushes her teeth, and washes her face. Then she goes to the kitchen, makes coffee, checks her phone, gets dressed, and has breakfast. At about 7:10 a.m., she leaves home and takes the bus to work. She arrives at the office turns on her computer, checks emails, and does her tasks. At 12 p.m., she has lunch with her coworkers. In the afternoon, she continues working and sometimes has meetings. At 4:30 p.m., she finishes work and takes the bus home. When she gets home, she relaxes, sits on the sofa, watches TV, or reads a book. At around 6:30 p.m., she cooks dinner, then washes the dishes. In the evening, she spends time with her family, talks, watches a movie, or goes for a walk. Before bed, she takes a shower, reads a book, and then goes to bed around 10:30 p.m. She tries to sleep 7 or 8 hours.
That's a clear, simple daily routine. Now let's list some of the key verbs and phrases you can use for your own day. Wake up, get out of bed. Go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face. Make coffee, tea, have breakfast. Get dressed, leave the house. Take the bus, drive a walk to work. Start work, check emails, work on the computer, have meetings. Have lunch, go back to work, finish work. Go home, relax, sit on the sofa. Watch TV, read a book. Cook dinner, have dinner, wash the dishes. Spend time with family, go for a walk. Take a shower. Read before bed, go to sleep.
You can use these to write your own routine. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth and have breakfast. I go to work by bus. I have lunch at 1 o'clock. In the evening, I cook dinner and watch TV. I go to bed at 11 o'clock.
Now it's your turn. In the comments, try to write about your day in English. You don't need to write a lot. Even 3 to 5 sentences is great practice.
Tell us, what time do you wake up? How do you go to work or school? What do you do in the evening?
If this lesson helped you, please subscribe, like, and share this video so more people can learn English with us here at the English Academy.
Thank you so much for watching the English Academy. Keep practicing a little every day.
See you in the next lesson and have a wonderful day.